Okay, for many Texans with spinal cord injuries, access to basic equipment can be, well, life-changing and also out of reach. That's where Neuro Assistance Foundation steps in. Karen Stahl is the executive director and joins me to share more about the foundation and how you can get involved. Karen, this topic I think is so critical. There's only so much that insurance, Medicare, Medicaid is going to be doing. You're able to kind of meet people and assist them with Neuro Assistance Foundation. Can you tell us more, define what it is and the critical role that your organization can play?
Sure, so we're a 501c nonprofit charitable organization. We were founded 17 years ago to fill in the gaps that insurance and Medicare and Medicaid won't cover for individuals and children living with spinal cord injury and diseases of the spinal cord. So the idea for the Neuro Assistance Foundation sparked when one of our founders was in a car accident that damaged her chair to the point it was unusable. Yeah. Insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid will only pay for a new wheelchair once every 5 years.
And so regardless of the fact that it was completely totaled?
Correct. And manual chairs, keep in mind, can cost up to $5,000. And power chairs can be up to $50,000, and that's just out of the reach of most Americans if they don't have the insurance to help cover that cost.
Well, speaking of the chairs, there's also a number of different types of medical equipment that can be available for people who are either insured or uninsured.
Right.
Tell us more about those different options that you provide.
Yeah, so we have an inventory of manual chairs, power chairs, Hoyer lifts. These lifts help get people into and out of bed that are unable to transfer safely on their own. We also provide shower chairs and bedside commodes for people who are living with spinal cord injury. And for our pediatric population, one of our biggest asks is clean catheters. So for example, if a family is using Medicaid as a service to help provide catheters, if they get a raise, that raise might bump them out of the benefit for Medicaid services. And then they have to assume the cost of catheters, which in some cases can be up to $700 a month. So families will resort to boiling the catheters in an attempt to be able to reuse them, and that sets a child up for a terrible urinary tract infection that can put them back in the hospital.
That is just shocking to me,
right.
That some of these basic essentials such as catheter or even shower chairs are not covered by insurance. We were talking before that insurance companies feel like sponge baths are suitable than offering a shower chair and covering that with insurance. How is that even possible?
I don't have a good answer to that question, but we do fill in the gaps. So Medicaid and Medicare will not pay for a shower chair for people living with spinal cord injury. They will say, like you mentioned, a sponge bath is sufficient. And people living with spinal cord injury have neurologically impaired skin. It's at high risk for skin breakdown, and those wounds that can come from skin breakdown can put the person back into the hospital. And that's another cost that the family's then assuming. So we want our clients to stay out of the hospital, so that's where we'll jump in and help pay for the cost of a shower chair, which can cost thousands of dollars.
I can see that this is really a passion of yours.
It is.
And you know, what you're also providing, not only this necessary equipment, you're also giving people the opportunity to sustain some independence.
Right.
And be able to have the freedom that comes with mobility.
Correct.
And that should be just a right. You actually came from the medical care field at Baylor Scott and White, and then your own experience brought you to this, the Neuro Assistance Foundation. Tell me a little bit about that journey.
Right, so I have been working in healthcare until recently for the past 20 years, and the last 10 years was spent on the spinal cord injury team at Baylor, and that's where I was introduced to Neuro Assistance Foundation. I saw the good work that Neuro Assistance Foundation did for the patients at Baylor. Many of them became clients of Neuro Assistance Foundation. And the equipment that the Neuro Assistance Foundation offered to our patients, in some cases, kept them from needing to go to a nursing home or a skilled nursing facility.
And it's wonderful to hear that your journey really led you here quickly. You've got a big race that's coming up.
Correct. So our biggest fundraiser of the year is the Hot Hatch Chile Run in Southlake, Texas this weekend. It's hosted at Central Market on Saturday, so we're very grateful for that partnership. It's a 1 mile, 5K, 10K, and we have 2 hand cycling events too. So we have the whole family covered. So we hope you guys can come out.
All right, and you've got a t-shirt here. Also, you can also go to neuroassistance.org for more information. Thank you again so much. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.